Oh, hey there, it's me. So this is a bonus episode from the last VTuber Outfit episode, where me, my tyrant, and Apple just talk about a little bit more about the economics of making your own VTuber outfits, and also in the sense of corporal outfits, whether some fit your design or how deep your lore goes. You know, I think these are very interesting topics. So I hope you guys enjoy. Let's get right into it. Alright everybody, welcome back from the break. We're back, but Matahari died on us, so we'll let him take a break while we continue the bigger, more deeper topics. We went through all their costumes for Lazulight and Obsydia, but the next topic I want to ask both of you guys and have a discussion about is the big event that is a new costume reveal. I think like for VTuber culture, right, the fan base, anytime if you're a major VTuber, a costume reveal is 100% you must watch, right? It's as important as a debut stream in my opinion lah, right? So what do you like, what are some of the favorite like costume reveals, and what do you love about costume reveals that, you know, you always need to go back to them, like when they are like, oh, they're coming, you have to go, you know, what makes you so excited for them?
I'm gonna let Apple.
What?
Well, let Apple kind of thoughts first. Yeah.
What makes me go to like costume reveals and stuff, right? Outfit reveals. For me personally, I go to outfit reveals, even to like VTubers I don't like watch often, right? It's because of it's like opening up a new type of look, a new way to see them away, you know? Yeah. And like I love
like seeing them in like
yeah,
light,
that
right, kind of feel.
and like the excitement is kind of contagious, you know?
Oh, I can give an definition. It's like seeing an anime when after like a whole 2 seasons where they got one hairstyle and then like they change the hairstyle for the next season. Whoa, that type of feeling.
Yo, bro, no, that's literally like a fucking time skip thing, bro. It's like time skip hype. Like, what are you gonna look like after 2 years, man?
Well, not necessarily 2 years. You like sometimes, you know how a lot of girls in anime when they go through something emotional and they just cut their hair, change their costume.
Oh my god. Yes, I love you too, but goddamn.
Whoa, went back there. Okay. Right, continue.
I get it. Sorry.
Destroyed. Nino fans come. Nino fans rise up.
I love you too, bro.
Miku stand. No. Ichika's a bitch, bro.
Whoa. You said it not
She's
me.
a adorable neko, okay? She's a thieving cat.
And sometimes bitches are nice.
He keeps going.
Nah. The big debate is always between Nino and Miku. Itsuki, just go eat your food.
Itsuki is nice.
Itsuki is just eat.
Itsuki's literally a mascot, bro. She's fucking adorable.
She's just a hamster,
Okay.
alright?
She is. She fucking eats. It's great. I love her.
Going back to VTuber.
Going back to
Ayo.
VTubers. Yeah. Yeah, the excitement is contagious, right? Of course. And like I don't know, it's just like it gets me back into watching them also, you know? If it's like a VTuber that I used to watch a lot. Yeah.
It adds fuel into like your love for the talents, probably.
Like Niji EN.
Kind of seeing them in different light, kind of.
Niji EN, for a lot of them, like their first outfit reveal, right? How's it? It's like after a year, so it's like quite a long wait compared to like other VTubers, and like, you know, yeah, definitely.
It's also just like different agencies and different ways.
Yes.
The process is usually like it's similar, but again, every single middleman has something different to add.
So how about you? How about you? Yeah.
What about you, Marty Rant?
Oh Jesus fuck. Personally, like I'm not gonna lie. For I kind of like you, Snivy. Like I'm kind of I'm kind of done with the whole. Oh, we'll start from the shoes. I'm like, fuck's sake. I was like, fuck's sake. Just want to fucking see the goddamn outfit, right? But I'm kind of done with that. But I do like to go back. I do like to go to kind of like Apple here. If it's a VTuber I haven't watched in a while, I do like to at least check out their outfit streams, their outfit reveal streams, to see if they have done anything, you know, crazy, if they've done anything different from that. I've seen a lot of like, mostly for HoloLive, but I've seen a lot of like, where they don't really reveal new outfits, but they reveal like new hairstyles, and I actually really like those because they don't need to be as
Even hairstyles are pretty fresh, to be honest.
yeah,
Just
yeah,
like
even
anime.
hairstyles, 'cause,
It's like anime.
yeah, like you know, because like when you
These are
change
anime
like a
girls,
hairstyle, yeah, these are little anime girls. Anime girls. No, because like changing a hairstyle, it feels like it doesn't feel as grand or as like, you know, as heavy as but it's still something to look forward to, because usually when you can change that hairstyle, you can also pair it with like other outfits, and that gives like a totally different feeling. Like for me, remember like Petra's thing? Petra's new outfit, Petra's second outfit with her old hair,
Oh.
just gives me like,
Oh, that's
Just-
true. Mix and match is
it's-
so good.
it's just so good, you know. I wish we could do her old outfit with long hair. I don't think.
Oh, that would be
she can.
so
I may be
good.
wrong. It would be, because okay, all right. I'm just gonna say this. I'm just gonna say this. Petra's new outfit with short hair, bro. She looks like a Hikozuma. She looks like a fucking Hikozuma like that. Swear to God. And don't pretend like you don't know what that fucking word means. I know you know that. I know you fucking know what that word means.
You mind giving the audience a context? Hmm?
Well, it's just like, you know, I don't know. It's like, she looks like you know. I mean, she is, because she's already married to Raven. But it's kind of like that short kind of like short hairstyle with like a more mature body. It does give off kind of like a more like I don't know,
Yeah.
like young mom kind of feel. If you
Bruh.
if you know,
Oh, okay.
know what I'm talking-
Hitozuma,
you know what I'm
now I
talking
know.
about,
Now
right?
I know what you're saying. Yeah.
No.
Like a newlywed type of feeling.
That newlywed, yeah.
Honeymoon phase.
Honestly, I was kind of thinking in my mind, like, wait, what the fuck is the English equivalent to this shit?
Maybe about honeymoon
Like, I don't-
phase.
you know? But I'm kind of with you on this one, Snivy, where I'm kind of just done with the whole. I'm kind of done with the whole. Yeah, we need to take 30 fucking minutes to see a new fucking outfit, which is what. Okay,
Like obviously,
Honorable
as a
mention.
stream, I think it's respectable that they have to pad it out a
Yes.
bit, right? Like going
Mhm.
through all the fan art about their costume,
yeah,
and then another
Costume
30
predictions.
minutes of just them feet to head.
yeah. It's like it's kind of, and like, okay, I do really enjoy the outfit predictions, because some of them, and I love seeing some of them being like absolutely bonkers with it. Like that one fucking Selene outfit prediction where they swapped Ember and Selene. They drew Selene as like Ember, they drew Ember as like the whole thing. That was fucking amazing. Okay, honorable and mention. I have to mention this VTuber because she did that. Because what she did was fucking based, and I am of course talking about Laplace Darkness.
Ooh.
Lapis Darkness.
Because she had a new outfit, and you know what she did? She just fucking showed it. She's like, fuck it, here's my outfit. You wanna see more? Here you go.
You
I'm
mean
done.
the one that's not the coat, right?
The one that's
The coat
in
is the
like, new
default.
content.
A costume that I remember is just her finally taking off the coat.
Oh.
I don't know which costume review you're talking about. Oh yeah, the
it's
kimono
the-
one.
Yeah. The New Year's one where she's so fucking funny because like her New Year's outfit is literally just like a fucking yukata with and on the yukata it's just full of her. It's just full of
Oh
her
yeah, that is true.
herself.
That's true.
Like
It's
she's literally wearing her own merch. I'm like, this is fucking amazing.
when I see that, I was like, Yamada.
Yamada.
Let's fucking go, YMD.
YMD.
Yeah, she's fucking hilarious, bro.
It's so funny. Like she's cute when she needs to, and she's funny when she needs to.
She's also a big simp.
Overall. Oh, she's great. She's great. She's just like us.
For real, for real.
You know? FR, bruh. You know, watch Chainsaw Man. Yeah, but in terms of like I mentioned before, like I really like Rosemi's. I really like Rosemi's outfit reveal stream, not just because you know I love Rosemi, but also because she also did that whole like VN thing. I don't know if y'all know, but Rosemi did like this fucking ARG like thing from her free chat.
Oh.
Bruh.
Yeah, like she left like clues. I won't get into it. It's like pretty big, but it's pretty big. But it all led up to like I'm not sure if it's ended yet, but it all led up to her revealing her outfit and like a whole visual novel just like made to reveal that outfit. Like she literally became a fucking magical girl. It was amazing. And then that ARG also kind of not. It also kind of hinted at like her original song.
Yeah.
Rose.
Barashte Rose me.
Also, yes, please listen to that song.
Stream it
10 times, 100 times, 1,000 times.
Stream Rose me.
Stream Barashte Rose me.
I love
yeah.
the video. I found a video of that of like Otage fans using the lights doing that song. I love that video.
Yeah. Oh my god, oh my god, fucking love it. I'm like those are true Butas.
True Butas.
True Buddhas.
Proud of y'all. Yeah, like I'm yeah, I feel like I'm just saying the same shit over and over. Yeah, I'm with you on this line.
When it comes to new costume reviews, for me, it's like, okay, obviously there are 3 major events for every like streamer, at least in 1 year, right? In a 1 year span. Obviously new costume reviews, their debuts, and obviously like milestones. Milestones like 500 subs, 500k subs, sorry, 500k, 1 million, and obviously anniversaries. These are like the shit that you have to go. I feel like if you like them, you have to support them for these.
Well, because a lot of times, like these milestones, it's not just that the VTuber has gone this far. It's also that us, the fans, have also stuck with this far. Like it's a 2-way thing. The VTuber celebrates it with us.
Sometimes they do
like
very like shit for their like milestones.
Yeah.
Like I love how Rosemi actually went to a gym and McDonald's for one of their like anniversary. Like what the fuck is going on? I made a whole damn animated clip just for that. Like bro, it's fucking hilarious. This is a legend. Yeah, that's fucking amazing, bro.
And then she was like singing Blackout and she was fucking pumping iron.
Pumping iron, bro. She didn't even get. No, she wanted filet-o-fish, but she couldn't even get them. That's so fucking.
Yeah,
hilarious.
oh my god, they ran a filet-o-fish.
And she had to take 2, like goddamn. And this is meat.
Like fucking mission failed successfully, you know, like holy shit.
She did it.
That was also.
twice.
Yeah, and also that was also a very momentous moment because that was the first time us Rosebuds sent her a what are those called? Like that site you can like pay people pay like famous people to make cameos.
Oh yeah.
The first
Like
time
a lot of the
cameo,
VTubers got those like dancing
Yeah,
guys or whatever. And
Yeah,
they
yeah,
took a
those
picture and
guys.
everything.
Yes.
That's so fucking dumb.
Fucking
We love
it.
you, Rosemi.
And but like that was the first time us Rosebuds sent her a cameo, and it was of course of the one, the only Van Darkhold.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Damn. Bro. Whenever like you guys commission those like major people to do like a little like wish or a cameo, like for example Gura got Dante and like Virgil's voice like that.
And Virgil,
What
yeah.
the fuck, bro?
Yeah, how
And then like Pomu got
bro?
like David Hayter, like fucking Metal Gear, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Sheesh, man. Your
Metal
fans
Gear
have
Pomu.
so much. It's impossible. But then also the costumes are just like always. Again, I still say a lot of them still do very drawn out. But I think even 3D streams are also very, very exciting to watch. Like their first debut 3Ds.
Oh yes.
Like Elira, I think right now only Elira is the only one from Niji EN that has 3D, right? You know, we're hoping for the day that they at least all of Lazulight and Obsydia can get a 3D.
Yeah, like no, because like for 3D, personally, I look forward to 3D more than I look forward to new outfits.
Because now you can see the body language and everything.
Yeah, the body language, bro. Like, I didn't know Elira was so like how do I say this, like jumpy. Like I didn't know she was so like jumpy. Like when I saw her on stage, I'm like I kind of expected her to be on the more like calmer side. But
She's
the
very
body look was so,
bubbly,
like,
very
so
energetic.
Kiddie. Yeah, I was like, that's adorable. That's fucking adorable. You know.
I think that goes very well with a lot of VTubers where you obviously get their character based on the vocals and the rigs.
Yes.
But when it comes to 3D, it's like you can actually feel like how cute they
yeah.
actually are. Like as just
Yeah,
now as you
yeah,
mentioned,
yeah.
like Lapless Darkness, whenever she got the 3D stream and she did those skits where like real life moments. Oh, that is like, bro, she's like a little sister or a kid that you bring with you on a trip.
Yeah, just it's the fucking neighbor's kid, man. You're like, alright, yeah, I'll let her come. Jesus.
That's amazing 3D. I really do hope they get more 3Ds.
No, seriously, and like, especially for the Lapu-chan, like, her, dude, don't, like, sure, she's fucking tiny, but damn, that girl can dance.
Oh yeah,
Holy
fuck.
Holy fuck, bro.
I don't know,
she can
Apple, have you
dance.
ever seen like Lapless Darkness dance? She can dance,
K-pop,
like K-pop
damn.
style
Jesus.
dance.
Like, seriously, like
Her dance moves are strong as fuck.
it's so sharp. It's so fucking, like, sharp. It's so
On the other
on
spectrum,
point,
there's
you know?
fucking Marie.
Bro, you gotta do her like that, man.
She's old, bro. She's Baba.
Yo, bro, like, yo, man, she's reaching like she's reaching the end of her second season of being 17, bro. Like,
She's
you
gonna be
gotta
third
do her
season,
like-
73rd season.
Oh god. Yeah, 3D streams are definitely but okay. One thing I always find kind of awkward. One thing I do find kind of awkward, kind of go back to the whole outfit thing, is that the 3D has to be their initial outfit.
Yeah.
It kind of has to.
Yeah,
You
that's
kind of
true. That's
can.
true.
Because I mean, okay.
You mean like
No.
it should be, or like if it's I know it's default that's the case, but do you like it or do you not like it? It feels like you're saying a little more negative.
No, because personally, I feel like a lot of YouTubers, they, for example, let's just do Hollow Myth, for example. For example, let's do Hollow Myth. Personally, I would love to see a 3D. Okay, obviously the best case scenario is that we get a 3D for every costume, for every outfit.
Eventually.
Obviously, but eventually, right? But personally, I would really like Ina's like casual wear than her like.
Yeah, but if you didn't get the 3D of her original outfit, you wouldn't get Ina back. And also Ina ass.
Okay, touche. Okay, you got me there. No, but I do feel like because some VTubers fit their later outfits more. Like a pretty notable example, like going away from the EN side, a pretty notable example is Flair with her casual wear. Like
Yes.
after she got that, she basically never streamed with her OG like outfit like ever.
She actually wants her newer outfit more as well.
Yeah, and then she went through the entire redesign and
Like her 3D is also completely redesigned. Like she doesn't use her old one anymore.
Yeah, her old one just got like a it's not recycled. Yeah, her 3D, her old one just gone. Just gone to the fucking void. Same with Nene too. Which Nene.
No, what? Yeah. Oh yeah, like super wife Nenechi. That one is awesome, bro. But also like Marine, you remember Marine's like, you know her costume in the new MV where she had the 3D, right? She can finally do those sexy moves on 3D.
Oh,
it's like impossible. You can dance now.
Dude, yeah, she can dance so fucking smoothly, bro. The fucking I'm your treasure box memes, bro. I don't know, man.
Everybody use the MMDs and do those.
Yes,
funny
dude. Oh my god, I fucking love it. Like, yes, I've always wanted to see Choco Sensei do that. Thank you, MMDers. Thank you, thank you.
You guys fulfill all the wishes that we have.
Yeah. And then like I saw this one. It's like a lot of them are like YouTube shorts. I saw this one of like the I'm your treasure box meme, but it was with Laplace, Gura, and Luna, and it was just funny. It was just fucking hilarious seeing 3 literal children doing like it feels like a little girl trying on her mom's like high heels. You know, it's just like this is too. It's like, you're a bit young to do this. It just looks funny. It just looks fucking funny, dude.
100%.
Anyways, back to
But then talking about like costumes, you know, costume reviews are so good, but they fucking take so long. As you guys mentioned just now, like Apple mentioned, like it takes minimum, definitely 100% past your anniversary to get one new costume.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's good or bad. You guys tell me. You know, Marty, you tell me.
This has to go with the whole thing about getting new outfits, because I don't know. Okay, I have a good friend who basically jumped on the VTuber train very early on. They jumped on the VTuber train like literally at the start of 2018. They knew this was gonna be a fucking thing because they're an illustrator, and they're like, "Hey, I'm taking commissions. I'll draw where the fuck you want. I'll draw what the fuck model you want," because they knew it was gonna be a fucking thing. And I sat them down and like, okay, explain every single process of drawing a model for a VTuber to be ready to be rigged with like Light 2D and stuff.
It's very daunting, bro. It's very daunting.
It's insane. It is insane. They showed me one of the first models they did, and it was like a super simple guy. Like, I'm talking like Yashiro levels of simplicity. It's literally just a guy in like streetwear. There wasn't even that many like, you know, moving parts. He just needed to move his torso around. He just needed to, you know, talk with his mouth moving. He just needed to look wherever, you know. They gave me like the sheet of like, okay, so this is what happens. So this is what happened. Gave me a sheet. It was like that character, but like every part that moved had to be separated. Like, I'm like really dumbing this down because I don't even understand it all that well myself.
Yeah, 100%.
But they have to split that character, into like all these different parts.
Like for context, if you're just talking about the eyelids, eyebrows, eye pupils. Right? If you dilate the pupils, the whites. Yes. If you go red, the bottom of the eyelids, every piece needs a moving part. Piece.
Yes, exactly. And
especially the mouth. Mouth is complicated as shit, bro.
Because there's so many mouth shapes. You know, there's so many mouth shapes. And actually, interestingly enough, they told me that, and also it depends on if the talent is, what languages the talent speaks, because certain mouth shapes.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
I'm like, fuck me, dude, this is so lot of shit.
Yeah, like for example, a lot of words that come from like, for example, German, Filipino, Spanish. Those are like words that a lot of people don't say. Like, how the fuck do you word that in like mouth? Oh, goddamn.
Yeah. Like okay. They showed me like another VTuber who you guys know the Akali mask from like League of Legends, from like KDA.
Oh, KDA. Yeah.
Like, you know, like the Akali mask where it has like she has like the teeth, and then but it was like a face mask, but it has like the teeth on it. And then when she was like talking, it was the part where she was rapping, and when she was rapping, like the teeth on the mask like moved with her mouth movement. A VTuber actually fucking had that. And so to kind of go back, like all the parts are spread out on a sheet, and that needs to be sent to the rigger, so the rigger can animate every single fucking piece. The one that my friend showed me was like a very simple model, so it all was on one sheet. It all fit on one sheet. But when they told me about, like, you know, the Akali mask, the VTuber with the Akali mask, and with the Akali mask actually like moving with the VTuber's like mouth movements, they told me like literally just that mask was like 2 sheets full of movements. And I'm like,
bro, yeah, 100%.
Like, dude, man.
Oh yeah, one VTuber that really freaking shocked me, astonished me in terms of the quality was Kayson's.
Oh.
You know, freaking new like that one is
Jesus,
like, how the fuck do you stand? Crouch,
Socho,
stand,
yeah,
crouch.
Socho's.
Yeah, Socho is crazy, bro. You can like pull the sword out, up, down. Like what the fuck?
And it's the same. It's the same deal with like the later. Because seriously, V Shoujo's like newer models, holy.
They can even change colors, bro.
They change colors. They can look on the fucking side. I'm like, I thought you were 2D.
They even have 3D depth as well. They even can go back and forth.
Yeah.
Like every time I see Iron Mouse clips, she's just like laughing and dying. Oh yeah, when then they go idle, like the person behind the rig is gone out of frame. The freaking like rig can just become a default idle stance. It's like Iron Mouse
Yeah,
just
just-
dies.
Yeah,
With a
just
freaking like
flops
bubble,
over.
she just dies. It's so
Yeah,
fucking funny.
And like another model that I'm absolutely blown away by is RPR's. RPR's model is fucking amazing. You know, who knows? Like, because it's been a while. Maybe that's old news. Maybe there's newer, better models now. But the first time I saw RPR's, bro, holy shit, that model was fucking beautiful. That model was so well done. And like, okay, and getting to the whole like, so this is like the technical side of like getting a new model. This is the technical side, and then there's also the corporate side of things. Since we are talking about Nijisanji EN, we have to talk about them as a corporation. I'm gonna be real. Like, I'm gonna be real. When Obsydia got the new outfits, I was like, wow. I'm happy, obviously, but honestly, I was not expecting it because, holy shit, how fucking many talents does Nijisanji have in general? Sure, you can argue that. You know, EN is their only other branch now. That's probably making them money. You know, that's probably making them money. You know, thanks to a certain few boys. Yikes! Let's not beat around the bushes here. Look, it's just that, and Nijisanji. Like, of course, I understand that you don't have to watch everyone Nijisanji, but the truth of the matter is that there is that many Nijisanji talents, and unlike Hololive, they don't really release new outfits, 3D models, all these kind of like goodies and whatnot, based on seniority, if you will. Just because you debut early doesn't mean you get it. You have to hit a certain. You have to hit a certain mark. You have to hit a certain milestone, which I'm not gonna pretend like I know. But obviously, if Lazulight and Obsydia have already gone, then that means they've hit it. Because let's not forget how many XKR, XID Nijisanji members never even got a fucking chance to even have anything like that.
Oh yeah.
And it is insane to think about. Because for Nijisanji,
like from what I remember, Hana Makia never got a new costume.
yeah, I mean, she got 3D, but she never got a new. Well, wait, did she get a new?
I don't know. I'm not that familiar as well.
Yeah, like I just know she's wild. I just know she's wild as shit. She's wild, you know. But you have to think. Honestly, it's not just the XID and XKR folks. It's also like a lot of the look. There are over 100 like JP talents. How many can you actually list off on the top of your head? Because the thing about Nijisanji is that, you know, you audition, you submit your audition, you pass, you debut under Nijisanji, but boy, that's just where that's when it starts. That's where the hard part starts.
The grind
because
starts.
now you gotta claw your way to all these goodies yourself. There is just because you debut under Nijisanji doesn't mean it's, you know,
You're not
it's
privileged.
it's because there are 100 other talents for the audience to choose from. You have to show why you're so goddamn special. And this is basically the antithesis to like, well, maybe not antithesis, maybe not complete antithesis, but this is basically on one end of the spectrum. And Hololive, I believe that they're on the other hand. They're on the other end of the scale here, where Hololive does not debut people very often.
Yeah.
Like every year they'll have one new group. You know, every year they'll have one new group, but that's every year. And that's usually after we've really gotten used to, you know, the ones that just debut. Like, cause
Yeah, but for
honestly,
each of the regions, right? Like JP, EN, and ID.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
we just got
exactly.
Kobo in the gang, like a few months
we
ago.
literally just got them. Like they haven't even hit. Have they hit half a year yet? I can't even remember, but
Pretty sure half a year already.
yeah, and like, it's not gonna lie, like Niji EN with how fast the waves are coming out, that really, you know, maybe I'm just because I will admit I started with Hololive and I kind of made my move to Nijisanji. just because the vibe
Yeah.
felt better. But the one thing I never did get used to was just, bro, they just debuted. like I barely even know them, and now there's already like
Another
these
group?
groups, you know. Yeah, I mean that's kind of why I'm not that I don't feel that attached to Iluna, because like I'm like, bro, I'm still trying to like get to know Noctix and like no, not I'm not gonna pretend, and I'm not gonna pretend like that's high you know, makes it easy. Like Jesus Christ. Look, I love Mista. I absolutely love Mista, but I can really only watch him from clips or VODs because it just doesn't work. Like he and I are about 8 to 9 hours. There's an 8 to 9 hour difference from our time zones here. I can't do that. You know, I wake up, he's you know, I wake up, he's like, oh, he's 8 or 9 hours like ahead of me. You know what I mean? So I wake up to work and he might be doing whatever. I go to sleep and he starts streaming. I'm like, I can't win. Bloody can't win. Going back to the whole thing, I feel like one thing Hololive does do right is that first of all, they know how to pick people. They really know how to pick because it has to count. They have to fucking survive for the next fucking year at the goddamn least, you know?
The selection is way stricter for Hololive. Yeah.
Way stricter. Because they have to. Because first of all, they're the most well-known VTuber agency outside of Japan. Within Japan, Nijisanji still reigns supreme, but outside of Japan,
And with the amount of people, of course, Nijisanji.
yeah, seriously, they're the fucking, you know. Which is why, like, okay, this is kind of a touchy topic. But this is why whenever someone from Hololive graduates, it's huge. It is nuclear.
It hurts
when
like
that
a bitch, bro.
It hurts like a bitch. I still, even
Sana
though,
and freaking Coco. Fuck, I
man.
died, bro. Like,
fuck,
fuck.
man.
And then, like,
With
even now with
Sana-
Mano Aloe, it still hurts to this day for a lot of
Yeah,
people.
it still hurts.
I
Because,
mean, we all
like,
know where she went, but you know.
Oh, I mean, we all, you know, that's not really a secret. And
Also, Lucia.
it's like, oh god, oh Jesus Christ, oh Jesus Christ. Hey, she's green. I just remembered. Yeah, green design, green design. Hey.
So special.
But I don't wanna say this, but like, it does feel like when something that always saddens me is whenever someone from Nijisanji graduates. I always see people just like wondering who the fuck they even were, and I'm just
They are
fuck,
like a
man.
myth and a legend, you know.
You know, like I'm like, dude, man, like come on, let the fans have their let the fans grieve, man. Don't be like that, man. But that happens with Nijisanji a lot more, simply because. Oh no.
Apple died.
Oh no, Apple died. Yo shit. Alright, Snivy, just me and you. Just me and you.
And we can still see Mata in the background.
Someone's still fucking dead in the back.
When it
yeah,
comes
kinda
to
go
like,
back.
okay, you guys, you talked about a lot of the, you know, obviously the fan and the corporate side, both the
Yeah.
lowest and the highest parts of the spectrum.
Yeah.
I'm gonna mention about the process part, right? Obviously, like when you want to make a new model, let's say for example, a
Oh,
lot of
boy.
people can start off with just a PNG tuber, right? Obviously, right now on this podcast, we're actually going with the PNG tuber format
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it works. It's very simple to start with. Because
Mhm.
imagine, do you even have the money to make a rig? That shit is expensive. Obviously, based on the fact that you told us about the story of your friends making like models, right? That shit takes
they
a
are
long
making-
damn time, a lot of
They're
attention
making
to detail, and you
absolute
are
bank.
stressed as
Yeah.
shit the whole time doing that.
Yes.
I can't even fathom jumping into making a model, even though I wanted to, but I'm just like,
Mm-hmm.
making videos is easier. I want to stick to this. That's
And I mean,
how
and
I
you
am.
do- Yeah, and you do animations already, so you actually know like the.
I know the
ins
process
and outs,
too.
Yeah.
But that's why
like-
it's still very, very scary to hop in. Like,
It's
like I see a lot of
like-
people who like make videos about, oh, I made a VTuber. This is what I learned. That type of video, and
Oh, yeah,
every
yeah,
time
yeah.
there's so many pain points. There's so many like the journey is so fucking long. It's like I can't fathom.
Honestly, I can only imagine because I'm no illustrator, I'm no animator, I'm no nothing of that. But like I can only imagine that the abyss of this, the absolute abyss, like the absolute abyss required to like the abyss of knowledge it required to like even do this properly. Like,
I mean, it earns a lot. I won't deny it.
Yeah.
But holy shit. Like, you still can't
hard,
deny.
man.
Okay, one thing is also the fact that there's no unionization to this. You can get scammed both as the artist and as the person who's buying this.
Yes.
It's very easy to get scammed. Now, obviously, also, if you guys are buying from a specific person, make sure to know what you're getting, right?
Yeah.
Not every person can deliver on your vision, but do you like their art style? Do you like what they make? Then you can just commission them. Now, obviously,
Like,
there's different
seriously.
scales.
Yeah, like
Also-
seriously,
yeah.
search their name around. Like, see if they've done anything fucking sussy before that. You gotta fucking make sure.
You need to
that's
suss
a
the
lot of
shit
money
out,
you're
bro.
throwing away. Like, no, you have to think about this. Like I asked like that illustrator friend of mine, and I asked him like, hey, if I wanted to make a really simple model, how much would it cost? He just fucking looked at me and was like, oh, you're a friend, so maybe 600. I'm already getting the friendship discount. Like, Jesus Christ, and that's a very simple model. Like they've literally oh sorry, this is Canadian by the way. They've literally done models that cost us like fucking 3K, like Canadian. Like, bro, 3K. I'm sitting here with 3K. I'm like, bro, that's like 2 of my tax returns. What the fuck?
And the funny thing is
That's a
that, like,
lot.
even for you guys, like, even if you're using US dollars or like Canadian dollars, it already costs. It's expensive as shit. Think about the people outside of those regions. We can't fucking afford anything.
You fucking think, yeah.
Like, if I wanted to make a model, commission somebody, it would cost me more than 1 year's worth of salary
Seriously?
to actually get something that's like stands out,
decent,
wins.
Like, okay,
Like,
okay.
obviously, if you want to jump into the VTuber and you want to make a mark, like, you need to do something strong, like, for example, girl DM. You could, like, bow, do, like, Vebe is very good, but those are VShoujo don't count. VShoujo has, like, tons of good fucking stuff.
They have.
Or, for example,
back
Uto started off indie, right? She's still indie, if I'm not mistaken, but I just don't think she does is fucking amazing. And Kason is also, like, I mean, now she's VShoujo, but when she started,
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I mean, she was
No,
the most super shaded dragon ever, but
Yeah, ever, like... No, it's great to think about. It's just the process of, like, Jesus Christ, like... They say that, VTubing is easy to start. Well, relatively easy. As long as you have the money, then it's relatively easy to start. If you throw enough money at someone who knows what the fuck they're doing, yeah, you can start streaming right away. You start streaming right away. But that's if you have the fucking money. Because, like, look, we can always go back to the old YouTube days where you just have a phone cam, or you just have a bit, or you have something that can record you, and you just do something you like. You just do something stupid.
use a laptop webcam.
Viral. Yeah, shit like that, right? Yeah, that you could always go back to that, but that's no longer in anymore. That's no longer in. You need. Honestly, I'm not even sure if VTubers are still in right now.
Like, for those of you who are interested in starting using VTubers, now the benefits, let's say the cons and pros. The pros, obviously, as a presentation format, it's way simpler than, obviously, you don't need a set, you don't need lights, you just need a decent audio.
No lighting.
Yeah, you just need decent audio, and, like, of course, something that can actually see what you're doing so that you can rig it up, right? But you don't even need that. Even PNG tubers are fine, right? Literally just reacts to audio. That's so easy to start, but obviously if you want to stand out, or the money it takes, the bar of entry is so different.
It spikes like exponentially from that point. Like, goddamn.
Yeah, I do not know how, like, these people, obviously, for example, right, Girl DM, if you know that one, I think she stand out because her 3D model, she began with a 3D model, and that 3D model was so well rigged, it stand out. That's why she stood out, because one, the rig is so accurate to what she's, like, doing. She can shift her mouth left and right, do all those faces. And then she finally got her anime model, and everybody's like, bro, this is so different, we don't like it as much. I'm like, But this is what she wanted. Again, that's very expensive. That's why she couldn't start with
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people had the same. I heard a lot of the same complaints with Pikami, when she went like, princess mode essentially. Because a lot of people really
The
were
isekai
already used to
Pikami.
her. Yeah, the isekai Pikami, right? A lot of people were already used to her like more bubbly, more like
that. I do love her. I do love her like cartoony, like model.
Yeah,
it's very
yeah.
cute.
That's true, yeah. But it really does feel like, seriously, like as much as obvious as it sounds, yeah, the model makes or breaks like the entire feature. It is one thing I'm always very impressed is the older Niji JP folks, because look, Kim Mochitoya. Ask me, find me one person who's into VTubers who has not heard of Kim Mochitoya. He's great. He's amazing. Like, he's fucking hilarious. But what is his model like? What's his model like? He's a high school boy who practices kendo.
I think a lot of like in the earlier gens of JP are
Yeah.
just that simple. Like Gundo Mirai is just a
very
teacher.
simple. He's just literally just a teacher, And them with this, they barely even have a fucking lore or setting that goes with this. And with their own personal charisma, they fucking stood out. They fucking stood out in, sure, you can argue that, but VTubers weren't that big of a thing back then. Like, shut the fuck up. They were still funny. Like, they were still funny. They still stood out even when if they debuted today, it would be harder, but I think they would still reach.
They'll eventually
they
still
are.
be successful.
Yeah. Look at Salome. What's her? Sure, she has the Ojo-sama archetype. Sure, and she says Desuwa a lot.
And she also shows your like internals. But yeah. Hey, that stands out. Also, she used Tazumi as her fucking intro.
Oh my god, yeah.
That's crazy. Salome is fucking legendary. She's the fastest growing
legendary.
Nijisanji VTuber ever, if I'm not mistaken.
The fastest VTuber ever. Like she out okay. I don't think she's gonna reach like fucking 4 million subs and shit like that. But she
Just
hit
speed.
1 million, the fastest of any VTuber ever. Like that's. She literally just showed.
She
showed
spread
her
the
inside.
Desuwa virus.
Yeah, just showed her inside. Says Desuwa fucking gets like holy fuck. But it's not just that. It's not. Those are just gimmicks. It's more than that. In Desuwa.
And
Oh,
everybody
yes.
said Desuwa. The Desuwa
Everyone
Nation
said
took
Desuwa.
over, bro.
Everything changed when the Desuwa Nation attacked.
It's legit.
Oh, seriously, like it is insane. It is insane to fucking see this. To see that there is still so much. There's still an audience that still craves something they haven't seen before, and like, look, not gonna lie, like, I actually didn't really get into Niji EN with Lazulight. I really only got in when Pomu started doing like, let's play Minecraft together shit, because I thought that was fucking hilarious. I saw like a whole clip of like a compilation of Pomu just being a fucking menace, which is great. But it wasn't until Obsydia that I saw the designs and I'm like, I like this vibe. I like that vibe. Like Selene, like, laughing really, like, Selene having like that cheeky smile, and then, I just love the whole. When Obsydia, like the debut news came out for Obsydia, I just saw that. I'm like, holy shit, they look like a fucking villain group. I fucking love this.
I mean, that's why they're even their song sounds ominous as shit.
Yeah, ominous as shit. And then they turned out to be absolute fucking cinnamon rolls. I'm like, oh my god.
That's actually the funniest thing ever, to be honest.
And then turns out that all the Lazulight people are like way scarier. They're fucking terrifying. Absolute fucking terrifying.
He's a
And
menace.
Lyra when she's drunk, Pomu, because Pomu is just Pomu, and Finana when she goes full unsafe. So like, dude, they're legit fucking terrifying. And I'm not gonna lie, it was Obsydia's design that got me into this, and it really matters, cause like what do you call that? Like, is it called like splash art? Like that banner they had, like Obsydia being the splash art. Because when I saw Lazulight splash art, I was like, oh yeah, they look cute. but at the same time, it's kind of like, well, I came from hall life, everything's sunny and happy and shit like that. I'm like,
It's just idols.
So yeah, I was just kind of like, I wasn't that into it. And then Diamond Light came out, and I was like, oh shit, it was written by Mafu Mafu, so I was kind of gunning for that. So
It's written by Mafu Mafu. I didn't know that one.
Oh yeah. I forget. Shit, I forget. I think he wrote this. I think he composed. I think. I don't know.
Compose or arrange, whichever one.
Yeah, I think he composed it, and then okay, obviously Mafu Mafu doesn't know English, so the English were written by someone else. Like Mafu Mafu wrote the song, and then like Hoshikawa Sara was the one who wrote like the lyrics concepts, whatever that means, and then someone actually wrote the English lyrics, and it was a banger. It was a banger. Like sure, it was very formulaic. I'm not gonna lie, it's very formulaic. Like, as a song, it's very formulaic, but it gets the point across. It gets the point across. They're the new start of a new branch, venturing into a new market, a new world. You know, and they're called Lazulight. And like well, you know. Of course, but their designs didn't really suck me in. It didn't really suck me in because I was just kind of like, I'm used to all this sunshine and rainbow shit. But Obsydia, I was like, all right, this is the kind of edge I need. This is the kind of edge I need fucking right now, you know? Selene looking all fucking like cheeky, you know? Petra looking like just looking so like, you know, you know, I don't give a fuck, like, you know, I don't even care. And then Rosemi had like that fucking yandere face. I'm like, this is the fucking group I need. This is the fucking group I need. And that's how I jumped in. And then Etheria kind of came out. And then when Etheria came out, it was kind of like Etheria had that whole, well, you know, Etheria, literally called Etheria because each of them are beings that can live for so long.
Ethereal, yeah.
More. So ethereal, you know. And also there's like another interpretation where it's kind of like, oh, like ether. So Lapis Lazuli, Obsidian, ether. There you go. And then the Minecraft reference is like the Elytra. They fucking look like the Elytra. But their designs also like I don't know, for Etheria's, at the time I was already so deep into Niji EN. So I was just kind of like, I might as well ride the fucking train. I saw the I heard their voices, like, you know, okay, you know how their debut lines are like it never represents them accurately. I fucking love those. I do fucking love those. But I was going to kind of like, I was kind of meh with it, because not gonna lie, that without knowing their personality, just looking at the designs, I was kind of like, oh, okay, so there's a fox lady. You know, there was a fox lady. Ooh, you know, oh, there was a witch. Ooh, you know, it just, to me, I was like, okay, this is the fucking. I'm like, it just feels like fucking Halloween.
You got a bird.
Really. Yeah, I didn't even know if she was a bird or an angel. I didn't fucking know.
She's
but
both.
it was Reimu's design that got me.
Oh, that one is
I'm
good.
like, I was like, wait, what the fuck are those? Like, what, are those fingers? What the fuck are those? So I got creeped out. I'm like, I'm gonna watch this shit, you know?
And then she starts spouting Espanol all everywhere.
Yeah, I'm like, holy shit. Angry Espanol lady. I fucking love this. Yeah. And then, of course, we were asking for boys for so long, and then when Luxium came out, holy shit, when Luxium came out. God fucking damn. I still believe it to this day. It is so much harder to design a male-looking VTuber that still looks unique. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
It is so hard. Because look, we know how to make a guy look good. Put them in a suit. That's literally fucking it. Literally fucking it. Men's fashion is so much more limited.
No, unless
So
you're
much
going
more
wacky, like actual fashion brand
Like,
fashion.
yeah. Unless you're fucking going high fashion with that shit, like, or else it's hard to stand out.
Yeah.
It's hard to stand out, like, cause like you'll kind of like notice with the boys. I really do like Luxian's. I really do like Luxian's outfit and the designs, even shoes, because I know a lot of people don't like shoes. I know a lot of people don't like shoes design. I think shoes design is fucking great. I think shoes design is fucking great. I think they really I think the thing was that when people saw Shu's design, they thought he was gonna be like, you know, really shit, what's that word called? They thought he was gonna be like okay, at least a lot of like the Asian folks thought he was gonna be very like eunuch vibes. You know what like a eunuch is? Eunuchs are like in ancient China, or actually in a lot of kingdoms, in a lot of places with kings and shit. In ancient China, they are servants. They're male servants of the emperor, but in order to make sure that they do not commit adultery with the queen or any of the emperor's, you know, concubines and all that, they neuter them.
Oh, yeah.
It's fun. Yeah, those are called eunuchs. But a lot of people like saw Shu's design and thought he was gonna be like the very kind of alluring, kind of like
We make the girls go grrr.
yeah, like you know, we all thought he was gonna be that gay best friend, all right?
It'll make you
But
go
turns out
bark,
he was
bark,
just-
grrr,
But turns out he was just a really funny guy.
Yeah, he
He's
is,
just a
he is.
very funny guy. Hey, like bro, I'm like, how the fuck you come up with this shit? You know, I do like their design. I feel like Shu design. I really do like Shu design. Whether Shu himself fits that design, that's another topic entirely. But I do, if you just see them in a vacuum, I do feel like I do like those designs. Luca's a mafia boss. He's in a suit.
He has big
in that
booba.
fluffy ass jacket. Big fucking moobas, man. Those are moobas, fucking moobas, bro. Moobers. You know, he wears like those like leather gloves because you know he's got fucking, you know.
I'll punch away.
How can I, you know, how can I keep my hands clean when there's so much blood? You know,
So
shit like that.
manly.
So manly, you know. It turns out he was just a big golden retriever. He's a big golden retriever. Meanwhile, like Mista had a very interesting kind of thing going on. He himself is human, but the whole fox motif you got going on, I'm like, come on, you knew what you were doing. They knew what they were doing. Alright. I'll be real. Even though my broshi's Mista.
Yeah.
Even though broshi's Mista. Ike's design.
Oh.
Holy shit. How did they do it? How did they? He's a writer. He's a writer with glasses. He looks intelligent. He looks sophisticated. He wears heels. He wears fishnet gloves. Oh baby! Oh baby!
Oh, the crew just rise up, bro.
Holy shit! I'm like, how the fuck did you do that? How the fuck did you manage to do that? Holy shit! That is a sexy fucking man. That is a sexy man. Goddamn. Like, Ike's design managed to make him still feel masculine,
And
but-
feminine.
but at the same fucking time, like, he's still, like, you know, Ike is not a particularly feminine person per se. He's very particular. But he's not like, you know, he's not like full on trap or anything like that. But at the same time, he's still fucking sexy. He's still fucking sexy, you know.
He's a well-groomed man.
He's a very well groomed. He's a clean man. He's a
Yeah.
god damn. Oh god damn.
He hot.
He had, you know, like I saw him in heels. And I'm like, shit. Shit. And then there's Vox, who's just a very simple design. He's a very simple design. He's in a suit. Okay, the suit with the sandals took me a bit to get used to, but I got used to it eventually. I'm like, well, he's from the Sengoku area. He's from the Sengoku era. Yeah, they're gonna be wearing that or whatever. So that didn't mind me too much. I do like Luxian's design because I feel like Luxian design is very. When they say you're this, the design I can actually tell they're this in the design. You know, if you see all of them together and I say, okay, I want you to pick out the mafia boss, you're gonna pick Luca, because who the fuck else looks like a mafia boss, you know?
Yeah.
Like, hey, I want you to pick out the writer. Who else would you pick except for the guy with literally fucking like pen tips as his fucking earrings? Like, who else are you gonna pick? I want to see. I want you to pick up the detective. And like fucking Mista rocking his fucking tinted glasses. That's goddamn. And even like.
Well, Mista's usually the suspect.
Sad boy. And then like if I say like, oh, I want you to pick out. Okay, Vox is a bit harder, but it's like, oh, I want you to pick out the demon. Not gonna lie, Vox.
Yeah.
Vox has that like I don't want to say inhuman because that sounds like kind of mean, but Vox's eyes, man. You
Devilish.
look at them. You look at them eyes. You're like, oh god dang. I don't know if you meant a little devil or
seductive.
Seductive, or I'm about to commit a fucking Faustian. Sorry, I'm about to commit a fucking Faustian bargain right now, bro. And this is actually my biggest problem with Noctix. This is my biggest problem. And look, Noctix and Luxium obviously have that thing going on where it's kind of like, oh, each of them are a counterpart to each other. Like Vox is an immortal being, and Vox is an immortal being, and Fulgur is a cyborg. So they're both immortal beings, but one is natural, one is artificial.
Noctix is sci-fi as fuck, bro.
Yeah, not sci-fi as fuck, stuff like that. But here's the thing: you put Noctix all side to side, and I tell you, pick out the psychic. I'm fucking sitting here, I'm like, look, I'm gonna tell you right now, Uki does not look like he's fucking psychic. He does not look like he's fucking. You know what Uki looks like in the beginning? You know what Uki looks like? Uki looks like he's in a fucking K-pop band. He does
all of them
not
do.
look like. Which is the point? Sure, Sunny looks like what he said he is. He's a fucking police officer, but that's because the big ass combat boots, the fucking bullet vest. Like, yeah, sure, but that's yeah, that's obvious. That's fucking obvious. It's
Pick out
like
the DJ.
whole, yeah, and
Pick out the
like,
DJ.
and,
It's just the headphones.
Yeah,
Just
and, like,
headphones.
Yeah.
You go with the DJ. I'm like, okay, look, not all DJs. A lot of DJs, but not all DJs just have headphones and fucking wear tank tops, okay? Not all DJs do that. God damn it. And then you have like, okay, Fulgur has literal robotic arms, but it's kind of like, okay, yeah, of course he's a cyborg. Okay, actually, I do like Fulgur's design the best because it's just simple. I like the little marking on his face. I actually like that. I love Albin's personality because he's such a joy to watch. But goddamn, why couldn't they have just made him a fucking hacker? Like, what the fuck? I look at it, I'm like, hacker, Phantom Thief. What the fuck? He does not look like a fucking Phantom Thief. And they're the whole thing like, oh no, he's a Phantom Thief in the future, so he steals data. I'm like, so a hacker! God damn it! So a fucking hacker! I'm losing my shit. I'm like, he does not look like a fucking Phantom Thief.
Convenience store worker.
Yeah, exactly. Like, look, if you want to call him a Phantom Thief and still put on the whole like, oh, he's from the future thing, give him like a futuristic rendition of like, look, what does a Phantom Thief look like? When I say Phantom Thief, what do you think of?
Joker from Persona 5. Exactly.
Looking cool, Joker. God damn it.
Exactly.
Look, when I say Phantom Thief, what do you think of? You think of Kido from fucking Detective Conan. You think of Lupin the Third, like considered?
No, that was not that professional.
Yeah.
He's just a guy in a suit.
It's just this guy got a suit, honestly. And like when I say Phantom Thief, you probably think of like some really weirdly well dressed person who's doing
like
a lot of
Victorian
things.
era type of dress, like suit.
Yeah, and they're doing a lot of things that you probably shouldn't do in that kind of suit. And they probably have a monocle. They probably have a hat of some sort. Like, I'm like, well, fucking sci-fi that shit up. Like, if surely it can't be that, Look, Albin already has that fucking heterochromia thing going on with like, oh, one of his eyes being able to, I don't know, fucking see through walls or some shit. He already has that fucking thing. Why not just give him a fucking little monocle, little fucking like, oh, it's a little cyborg
visor or something.
A visor, yeah, exactly. A fucking
Ooh.
visor, some shit. Give him that future treatment of the Phantom Thief. Actually, you know what? On that fucking note, I'm also not happy about Yugo's design because it's kind of like, yeah, we can tell he's a DJ, but he's a DJ from the future. No, he's just a DJ. Like, he's just a fucking DJ.
Exactly.
You can't tell me that. You can't convince me with these designs. That's my main issue with Noctix's design. You can't convince me that
They
he's
just blend
not the
together
Phantom
like
Thief.
one. They're just
Yeah.
a unit.
It's just a unit.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like, okay. One of the shittier arguments I've seen is they're like, well, you know, like they're from the future. They're from the future. You know, they're like, how do we know what Phantom Thieves look like in the future? And I'm like, bitch, are we in the future? Like, fuck that. Like, I'm losing my shit. Like, they're designing for people of now to think that they have to interpret it. Yeah, sure, it'll break world building, but you have to convince us. You have to convince us, the audience of the present. You know, I get that's easier said than done, but fucking hell, man. Like, you know, I know.
Why couldn't they
okay,
at least
let me-
take more like inspiration from stuff like, I don't know, like Tron? I don't
Maybe.
know.
Look,
Ooh.
I don't know. Look, I don't know. I just feel like there's always so many things can go wrong when you try to design like fucking sci-fi shit. You know, like,
Ghost in the
and
Shell.
also, yeah, there goes the show. Like, fuck, man. There's so many. But look. I'm a preface. Look. I'm a preface.
Yeah.
Well, not preface. I already said a lot of shit. I know I'm thinking way too much into this. I know.
Martin's gonna get roasted in the comments, guys. So,
I know I am thinking way too much about this, but fuck, it bothers me, okay? Fuck, does it bother me? Because if we go next to Illuna, those designs are fucking popping. Those designs are fucking popping.
they literally pop.
whole-
The song that they have is like a pop song, you know?
No, seriously, like, I mean, I hope they have another chance to redo the vocals, but that's but no, seriously, their design, like, sure, you can argue that, oh yeah, well, I mean, they're all students. They're all students, they have a
Yeah.
uniform thing going on. I'm like, well, yeah, like, that's fine. That's fine. It's simple. It's if you want to advertise that, like, and I feel like it's because they stopped going. I feel like I don't know why for the boys they started like traumatizing. They started like revealing like these boys all have like traumatic pasts. You know, and shit
Oh
like
yeah.
that.
I'm
Remember
14 and
Albin's
this is
like
deep type of shit.
remember Albin had a best friend that fucking died in his arms. Remember?
What's this, Tokyo Ghoul Route A?
Bro, it was literally this fucking lore video. Remember that? I was like, what the fuck? You know? And then fucking, you know. And then like, remember Ike literally fucking died?
Yeah.
Remember Ike literally fucking died in his life? And he like woke up in this world, in this time. Or some shit.
Compared to
I'm like, holy
Pomu,
shit.
I'm just a fairy.
Like, yeah, I'm just a fairy who's in virtual Neverland, and I got really hooked by Japanese idols. I'm like,
Yep. See, that's the lore.
you know, and like Illuna is just like, oh yeah, we're 6 different people who, for one reason or another, got together here, and we're gonna make the best of it. You know, there's an alien, there's an alien, there's an asteroid, there's an asteroid boy thing, there's a meteor boy thing, and there's a
Meteor Boy thing.
and then there's a really cheery guy. Kyo's just like, okay, I do like Kyo's thing because he's kind of like, oh, I'm so cheery now because this is my second chance at life, you know? I'm like, you know what? I respect that, you know? Boy, like, well, according to your lore, you had fucking cancer before or some shit. You had some terminal shit, so,
Bruh.
like, yeah, enjoy this, bro. And then, Maria being, like, literally fucking Pinocchio is like a puppet brought to life, you know? And now she wants to,
She's
I'm
not
a
a
real-
real
I'm-
girl.
you know, I'm a real girl now, you know, shit like that. And then,
She's just the Rosemi regional variation.
they're actually quite different if you kind of like.
I know lah,
they're
deep
actually
down lah. I
quite
mean
different.
surface. They're both pink.
Yeah, they are very similar in the beginning. Like they are very similar in the beginning.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
and
one's
then,
Aussie.
What Aussie as fuck, bro. Yeah, and then Aya literally just being like, I got kicked off. Yeah, I got kicked off from heaven for being a fucking menace. I'm like, I love you. You're the best. You're my favorite. And then meanwhile, Scarlet is just like, yeah, I'm a magician. I just got here, and then she just turned out to be like the most wholesome. Because her design was definitely the most like, woo, but she's just, actually just so wholesome. They're just like, yeah, I'm just here. Like, their designs were simple and they worked. It's simple and it worked.
I think simplicity is what makes like designs iconic. I think like for a lot of things,
true.
when you over design something, it makes it stand out less because now you don't know what to focus on.
Because everybody is over designed. Every fucking one is over designed. It always like it feels like a what would it call, like a pendulum. In the beginning, everyone's very simple, but then we're like, oh my god, we gotta go complex.
We can do more.
We can do more. We gotta go complex to be more unique, and then everyone starts doing more complex shit, and then all of a sudden it swings back, kind of like, oh my god, he's so simple. He or she is so simple.
Simple. This is modernism and postmodernism.
Yeah,
it just happens. It just keeps
right.
happening, bro.
Which is why, like, design-wise, personally for me, okay, I don't, I don't understand what was all the criticism with Hollow Council's design. I thought it was...
Hollow Council is nice.
I thought it was nice. I'm like, yeah, like, Crony literally has two swords that represents the minute and the hour hand,
I mean, it's kind of edgy.
Like a helicopter.
But she's just as dumb as she is edgy at the start. Time to fucking blend my Subway sandwich, guys.
And I'm like...
What the fuck? Crony is both the dumbest person and the fucking ball. Like she's the biggest balls person ever.
Yeah, I was just like...
She's the Chad of the group.
The shit she does sometimes, I'm just like, are you sure? Are you sure? A lot of people were like, I don't know. A lot of people were very like harsh towards Sana's design, and I was like,
why?
I don't know. I'm like, yeah, she has planets. She has literal planets for her like hair accessories, and
she's so cute.
She's so big. She's so wholesome.
She's big.
She's so big and wholesome. She's big, She's fucking big. She's
big.
Big, She's
literally big in a lot of ways.
Big. Yeah, and like, I don't know. A lot of people just seem to have an issue with her. An issue with her. Oh, a lot of people didn't like. I know a lot of people didn't like Bae. I know a lot of people didn't like Bae.
Well, now Bae is like. Bae's the best, bro, for me.
Dude, Bae's so precious. He's so precious.
She's just rat.
She's rat.
Rat.
I just want to bully her.
Beerus, let's go, Beerus.
Yeah, Oh, and a very kind of a low blow, but Iris's model really turned off a lot of people. I know that for a fact. Like personally, I kind of had to get used to it. I kind of had to get used to it. Look, Red Juice is an amazing illustrator, but I feel like it looked really uncanny in the beginning.
Like it's so...
If it wasn't,
it feels very detailed, right? Like the artwork is sophisticated, but I feel like in motion it just doesn't feel right.
Like when the first time I saw Iris's model move, you know what it felt like? It felt like a painting. It felt like a painting all of a sudden moving. It felt uncanny. I'm not gonna lie.
It's like if Mona Lisa start winking at you.
Yeah, I was like, well, Jesus Christ, I wasn't very used to it in the beginning. Of course, I'm used to it now, and and we know Iris for being the half angel and definitely half devil of the group, and oh my god, that definitely was that going on.
So tired.
Yeah. Yeah, and then
well, going that deep. I think the last thing, I mean, Apple hasn't really given her part in this because she disconnected in the middle of this whole thing.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, I've been
But
venting
obviously,
a
like,
lot.
just one major thought. Like, what do you think about like when the fact that producing a new costume for a VTuber, right, takes so fucking long? What do you think about it?
Of course, it's like very complicated. Everything has layers after all, and not just like the artist can rig and everything, you know.
It
So
depends.
like, yeah, it takes like most of the time it's just like a whole team, you know. It takes
Oh,
a
yeah.
team, like a unit. And yeah,
Squad.
I respect the work, but like, of course, Nijisanji takes it's like mostly popularity, you know.
But the
Like
indie
what?
scene has been fucking popping off with designs, bro. Holy shit, their rigging is
Yeah.
crazy. Like, how the fuck they keep doing shit like physics in the eyes, you know, the freaking
Yeah.
bubbles, every VFX. What the fuck are you guys
Yeah.
doing? Holy shit. I'm telling you, man, the VTuber scene, outside of like just doing this, like streamers, I'm telling you, they're gonna do so much for both the anime industry and like content, like a lot of ways. I'm telling you, they're fucking crazy.
Like this is only a start. Like the VTubing is only a start of like something much bigger.
This massive
personally-
industry,
Yes.
yeah.
It's gonna become
The
something-
metaverse.
A lot of
No, fuck the
lot of-
metaverse.
Oh fuck, Jesus Christ.
Fuck the
Oh,
metaverse.
crap. She
Mark
said the M word.
Zuckerberg, go away, please.
She said the M word. She said the M word.
Go zuck someone else.
Sucks. The good suck.
Give it a good suck.
Give it a good suck. No, but I do feel like this is just the start. This is just a start. VTubing, sure. A lot of people say it's gone saturated, and I kind of do have to agree. Sure, it's gone saturated, and if you will, the VTuber bubble may have popped already. But this isn't the end of. This isn't the end of this industry. This isn't the end of the industry. There will be more and more. I believe there will be more and more potential with the technology that VTubing kind of popularized.
I truly believe the technology behind this whole stuff can create stuff like better performances, virtual performances, virtual events, so many things you can do that, you know, obviously Hololive, Nijisanji, and so many other companies, obviously Metaverse, but, you know, these guys are popping off this whole thing. And lastly, I would want to ask,